Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. So, I've got some quick news for you on Justice League, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. A bit of background info real quick. Justice League Power Rangers is a comic book series and 2017 comic book crossover. It features DC Comics' Justice League and Saban's Power Rangers, published by DC Comics and Boom Studios. It's written by Tom Taylor with art and colors by Stephen Byrne. Letterer is Darren Bennett, and the main cover is by Carl Kerschel. So I've read the first issue, and I gotta say, it's a lot better than I expected. I'll have a review of issue number 1 out shortly. And now for the news. According to BleedingCool.com, issues 5 and 6 of Justice League Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been shelved, though it seems they will be offered again at some point down the line. The issues are currently scheduled for a May and June release, which has gone by. Neither company has said why the issue's solicitation dates were pulled, and the first 3 issues came out on time, but the 4th issue was 2 months late. Issue 5 was scheduled for May 17th, and issue 6 has an August date attached. So who knows what will happen, if they're still going to come out or not, and fans don't want to see the story canceled before it can be resolved. So here's my take on it. I'd be really surprised if this doesn't get resolved. The first issue had 6 covers. It had the main cover and 5 variant covers, which is just a lot. That's quite a few. So DC and Boom Studios are clearly invested in this book, and with being just 2 issues short of 6, if they finish this, they could release it as a trade back. 6 issues you can release a trade back, so that would be very beneficial for them. And especially if there's demand from the fans for this, and from what I've been reading, this crossover is one of the more popular ones to come out this year. And I think it's most likely this has happened because they are overworking the artist, Stephen Byrne. I looked him up, and he's been doing tons of work for DC this year, including Green Arrow books, a lot of Green Arrow actually, some Justice League, and stuff like that. So DC may just have him focusing on those right now. I also learned from looking into his art background that he can draw much more detailed backgrounds and faces than he does in this particular comic here. So, especially his work on Suicide Squad was really detailed. And I think in this, the Justice League Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in these books, I think he went for a more cartoonish, soft and colorful style for this on purpose, since it's for a younger audience primarily. So personally, I think it's a good book, and they ought to finish publishing it, especially for young audiences, as mainstream comics have gotten more and more grown up in their themes and content, and I feel like it's really good to have some stories like this that are really just for the kids. And as an adult, I can appreciate it. I enjoyed reading the first issue, and I'm going to read all of the issues they release, but the art style and the characters are definitely geared for a younger audience. And you know what? I think that's great. So look for my reviews on these issues coming out soon. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.
End of line.